we have covered the key points for an effective presentation. Now we will come to the main part of the presentation, which is the content. How should your content be designed? There has to be an introduction, there has to be a conclusion, compulsory. In between comes the body of the content. Okay. The introduction and the conclusion should always be on a high energy. You can't start, okay, today we are going to talk about presentation skills, looking elsewhere. Not at all. Look into the eyes of the audience and bring on that energy. Make it look interesting. Maybe you can start off with a quotation. You can start with a story. You can start with a question. Okay, just as I asked you, have you felt nervous before giving a presentation? Have you felt dizzy? Have you felt, your palms are sweating? So let it be curious for those 2 to 5 minutes. Because if you do not make it interesting in the first segment of between 2 to 5 minutes, audience will lose interest. That is when they'll make the decision whether I should listen to this person or not. And once when they know that your presentation is captivating, he or she is interesting, they will move on. They will continue to concentrate. Okay, make sure your introduction is fully energetic, it's inquisitive, it arouses the curiosity of the audience, and it makes them stick to your presentation. Okay, they'll hold on to it. And even your conclusion, when you come towards the end of the presentation again, you have to summarize. You have to summarize whatever you have said till then, and you have to do it again on a high energy mood. You can't bring down your energy. Oh my God, अभी तो मेरा काम हो गया. सब कुछ मैंने बोल दिया. जो भी मेरा PPTs था, सब कुछ दिखा दिया. अभी मेरा काम हो गया. You should not run away after doing it. Okay? You have to summarize everything in a very meaningful way. Slow down, wait for questions, and again do it with a smiling face and on a high energy. And in between, the body of the content that has to be very logically structured, one after the other. Okay. Now, as I told you, yes, introduction, you greet them, you tell them about the purpose and objective. Okay. And it's very essential for you to introduce yourself if it is like unknown audience. You need to tell them about yourself. And body is, again, give audience for them to absorb the information you have given them. And it's very, very important. Please open up the session for questions. Q&A session is compulsory in any presentation, especially when you're having live audience. And be prepared for those questions. That's again one segment where people get very nervous. You don't know what type of questions they're going to pose you. And if you're not prepared, well, you're bound to get nervous. So it's always easy if you can anticipate those questions. Okay, what kind of questions they can ask you. You can kind of think about it and be prepared, anticipate those questions and prepare the answers and be ready. So once you're thoroughly ready to face the questions as well, automatically you'll not feel very nervous. कोई भी ऐसा question पूछेगा तो immediately you'll remember, अरे यार, I was prepared for this, now I can answer well. Okay, so that you will not feel nervous. Conclusions, I told you, be patient, don't hurry up, summarize everything, and then don't run away. Just wait for everything to happen, and you can bring it to a meaningful ending, right?